Think about how our homes used to be. If someone walked inside through the front door, we usually assumed they were supposed to be there. Computers work the same way. If someone entered the network with a password, systems trusted them. But today, hackers don't break windows. They don't smash locks. They simply use stolen keys, passwords taken from emails, texts, pop-up messages, or old accounts we forgot we even had. So the computer sees a normal login, but it's not a normal person. That's the world we live in now. A world where trust, the thing we always relied on, is no longer enough. That's why a new idea was created. A safer idea, a simple idea, don't automatically trust anything. Check everything first. It's called Zero Trust, and it's quietly protecting millions of people every single day. For years, computer systems were built like small towns. There was a wall on the outside, and if you got inside that wall, you were treated as safe. But the world changed. People work from home, from hotels, from phones and tablets and laptops. Our information is stored in places we can't see and don't control. The cloud, company apps, online accounts, so attackers change too. They don't try to force their way in, they sneak in with familiar looking logins. They pretend to be you, they pretend to be employees, they pretend to belong, and once they're inside, nothing stops them. This is why the old trust system failed. It trusted too easily. Zero trust sounds technical, but the idea is something we already do in real life. We don't let someone into our home just because they say, "I live here." We check. Zero trust works the same way. Every person, every device, and every request has to prove it's legitimate, every time. Not because people are untrustworthy, but because attacks are sneaky. Passwords get stolen, emails get hacked, devices get infected. Zero trust protects you even when something goes wrong. The three basic rules of zero trust. Rule 1. Always check, verify explicitly. Zero trust does what careful people do. It checks first, then allows access. It looks at who is signing in, what device they're using, where they're signing in from, whether their behavior seems normal. If everything looks right, you get access without noticing anything. You don't give them a key to every room, just the one they need. Zero trust works the same. Each person or program gets access only to what they truly need, nothing more. This way, if something goes wrong, the damage is small and easy to contain, so one problem doesn't become a disaster. It watches for unusual behavior and treats every request as something worth checking. Let's imagine you open a file at work or sign into a cloud app. Before letting you in, Zero Trust quietly checks a few things. Is it really you? Is your device safe? Are you in a normal location? Is this something you regularly do? Does anything look unusual or risky? If yes, you're in. If maybe, you might be asked to confirm your identity. If no, the system blocks the action to keep you safe. For most people, this happens so smoothly, they never even notice. AI makes Zero Trust even safer by understanding patterns over time. AI learns your habits when you work, which apps you use, how you normally sign in. So if something unusual happens, a strange time, a strange place, or behavior that doesn't match you, AI notices instantly. It may suggest extra verification or block the request entirely. AI doesn't replace people. It just watches carefully and helps Zero Trust make smarter, faster decisions. You've already seen Zero Trust in action, even if you didn't realize it. Your bank asks you to confirm a login from a new location. Your phone requires your fingerprint to open a secure app. A website signs you out because something seemed unusual. A cloud account sends you an email saying, "Was this you?" These are simple, friendly versions of the same Zero Trust ideas. In the past, security depended on being inside a building or on a work computer. But today, there's no single inside anymore. Everything is scattered. Home devices, cloud apps, online tools, shared platforms. So Zero Trust treats every connection as if it's coming from somewhere unfamiliar. Identity becomes the key, not the location, not the device, not the Wi-Fi network. Who you are and what you're allowed to do matter far more than where you are. Zero Trust isn't about doubting people. It's about understanding how unpredictable technology can be. It protects your accounts, even if someone steals your password. It protects your files, even if your device is compromised. It protects companies, even if an attacker sneaks in. Zero Trust removes assumptions and replaces them with simple, steady safety. In a world full of clever attacks, that extra caution goes a long, long way. In the next video on Zyber, we'll take Zero Trust one step further and watch how a system decides whether to allow, challenge, or block a request. You'll see the behind-the-scenes steps that happen in less than a second every time someone or something tries to access your data, and how AI makes those decisions faster, smarter, and safer.
Cybersecurity doesn't have to be scary or complicated. Here in Zyber, we show you how to make it simple, practical, and even a little fun. Stay smart, stay secure. This has been Z. Till next time.